Hello everybody and welcome to your healing reading. In this video we're going to be looking at an area of your life that is in need of healing right now, or perhaps there's an aspect or a part of yourself that you're working on healing. We're going to be pulling some cards on what that area is, and then we're going to do a short healing with Reiki and the angels and also with your divine self. So pick a deck that resonates with you. We've got the Starseed Oracle deck here. We have the Connected and Free Oracle and the Healing with the Angels Oracle card deck. So go ahead and pick a deck that resonates with you for your healing today, and we'll get started with number one. Straight away we've got the area of healing. The 7 Star Sisters, Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life and Expression. So I really feel that those of you who chose this card, this is about you guys are really working to bring in manifesting things. You're visioning, you're dreaming, you're putting the action steps into process. You're really in the process of manifesting and birthing creations. I feel as though that this also involves multiple people, okay? So it's not just perhaps for yourself, but this is working for involving lots of people. Okay, let's dive a little bit deeper with tarot. Lots of wands coming through. Okay, wow, I really feel we've got the 8 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So you guys are really ready. You guys are like shooting out your ideas to the world. You're launching your projects, or you're launching your thoughts. You're putting out information to people, to your community, to help you bring information in, and you're ready to take that next step. You're already planning. You perhaps have already got some people ready to help you, and this is you waiting for those connections to come back in after you've sent them out. And this is going to manifest quite quickly for you, as is the times right now. Things are manifesting really quickly. So that's great. So let's just ask for a bit of clarity. So I feel like this is perhaps... let's ask now for some clarity, some healing, some where we need healing in this. Is there any areas of healing that we need to bring in to help you manifest these beautiful goals? Okay, we've got 8 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. So perhaps there's a bit of a financial theme going on here. Let's ask if there's any worries. Okay. Let me just move these up so you can see them. Oh, we can't see the Empress. Let's put it there. So I feel as though you're working quite hard on your project. I don't feel like there's money worries per se. I feel like there's more worries in how you feel that this is going to be received by people. Okay, so how this dream and this vision is going to be received by those that you want to give it to. And when in actual fact, the guides want to say that the people who are receiving are just so grateful to be receiving. Sometimes they don't even know that they're receiving also. It feels like that there's like quite a poverty mindset happening with the people who will be receiving the gifts that you have to give to them. Which is interesting. Okay, and we have our Empress over here. I feel like the Empress is watching. Is the Empress judging? Do you feel perhaps that there's the creative part of you is judging the aspect that you wish to offer? feel like there's a bit of a judgment and a bit of a lower energy of like a bit of wistfulness, like, oh, is this going to work? Even though you're abundant and you're surrounded by abundance and you're already reaping the harvest of some of your ideas, but there's this fear around what you're giving. All right, so let's pull an angel card. Oh, that was quick. Spiritual understanding, Archangel Raziel. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you to understand spiritual truths. I just want you to take in the energy of this card, taking in that sacred geometry energy that's coming through there, just breathing that in. The energy that's coming in there. We're just going to put this up here. All right. So we're going to do a healing around the worrying of people receiving the work and worrying that the people receiving have a poverty mindset. So we're going to do a healing on that. So I invite you to close your eyes and just get centered, unless you're driving. And I want you to become aware of the divine spark within you. So we're going to bring our attention to just below our belly button, just in our navel, just below our navel. And imagine that there's like a pilot light, divine spark energy happening there. Just imagine that, or feel that energy there. See it in your mind's eye, or see it in your body. And now I want you to expand it out into your aura immediately, like that. Just expand that energy out. So it's filling your aura, surrounding your body, permeating every cell within your being. And just take a couple of breaths here to adjust to this energy expansion. And now I want you to become aware of where you are holding the energy in your body, holding this fear and this worry energy of how your work is going to be received by people. Okay? Do a body scan and find the area in the body where you're afraid of this being received. Just become aware of it. Could be in a couple of places in your body. And I want you to become aware of, does this energy have a colour or a shape to it? Just kind of, what kind of colour or shape, what does it have? And if it has a texture, what kind of texture is it? Does it have a smell? Does it have a weight? Just sort of becoming aware of these elements. Now that you're aware of them, I want you to change one of the aspects about it. So you might change it to being light if it's heavy. If the energy is scattered, perhaps it becomes solid. Perhaps you're going to change the colour. If it's one colour, can you make it a different colour? And just notice if it's easy or hard to do this. Don't judge it, just observing. And now we're going to become aware of our inner divine spark that we've expanded into our body and our aura. And we're going to invite our divine spark to start transmuting this energy disturbance that we've created in ourselves through our worry. And we're going to offer that up to the divine spark. And as you do that, just be willing to let the light transmute the energy. be willing to offer this energy to be transmuted and dissolved so that you can move forward into your full self. And just remembering to breathe, just breathing in and out through this process. Just continuing to observe how the energy breaks down. And as the energy is being transmuted, bring your divine energy spark into the place where the energy was, filling that space with a divine energy, rejuvenating, replenishing, bringing peace and a sense of groundedness with it. Taking a few more deep breaths here. The energy is almost dissolved. And if the energy is having a hard time moving, don't worry about it. Just observe it and just observe what has been allowed to be dissolved in this moment. And for those of you who it has completely dissolved, just allowing that process also. And now we're going to seal the healing. We thank Archangel Raziel for bringing us spiritual understandings and the truth to this situation. We thank the Reiki guides for bringing the vibration, the healing vibration of Reiki. And we thank our guides for bringing us assistance and blessings and healing. And we thank our divine light also for bringing us this wonderful healing. And I want you to bring your hands to prayer position in front of your heart. Bow your head and thank yourself for showing up to do this healing. Namaste. Just bringing yourself back to the room when you're ready. And remember to drink lots of water as well. All right, thank you. That was your healing messages and healing for card number 1. Okay. Hello, card number 2 pickers. So we are bringing in healing for people from card number 2. Oh, and we have sensual expression. So there's a couple of things coming through with this. The first thing I'm drawn to is the earth. And I feel as though this is, connected to the huge changing energies that are happening on the planet at this time. There's so much energy shifting that's happening to us all on a global level and within ourselves as well. And this is connected to you and your expression, your ability to express yourself. So some of you might be feeling like you're having a hard time expressing yourself. Some of you might be feeling that chaotic psychic energy that is, very strong at the moment. Some of you might be feeling that chaotic physical energy that is happening at the moment as well. And because it's happening on a global collective level as well. So if you're extra sensitive, then you'll be feeling this Perhaps your mind is really ungrounded and not centered. Perhaps you're unable to focus, you're having trouble concentrating, all those kinds of things. The second message that I'm feeling through this is about sexual expression. So for those of you who this is about sexual expression, this is, how you show up to the world, how you feel that you are seen by the world in your sexual expression. This is about you blossoming into your sexual expression, and then how perhaps you haven't been showing it to the world. Perhaps you haven't felt seen to. Haven't felt like you're able to be seen showing up to the world in your sexual expression. So let's pull that and pull some tarot to help us clarify this further. Okay, we have Queen of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and I'm being guided to shuffle for our outcome card, and the Devil. Oh, and this card wants to come through as well. Okay, Death, great. So we have our Queen of Pentacles, and interesting to note the position where she's holding this is around the sexual region. So I'm being also drawn to the Aries energy, or perhaps the Capricorn energy of we've got the Bull, or is that Taurus? The Bull energy, and to me that feels quite masculine, and I feel as though at this time, where there's contemplation about the masculine and how the masculine has influenced the sexual expression and energy within. I feel as though I'm drawn to the Crown. I feel as though there are insights that are coming in to you in this contemplation. There's a real sort of embodiment starting to happen around the sexual energy, like starting to try it on, starting to think about it, feel about it. I feel as though more conversation needs to happen around it, like conversing with people around you, sort of like, even journaling about it, just having conversations that you're opening up and you're getting your ideas and your feelings out, so that, and conversation I feel is strong at this time to help with that expression, and just, to float your ideas with other people and to get other people's ideas. Feeling very drawn to that. Two of Pentacles. I feel like there's a bit of fear here about which way to go in your expression. So in the sexual expression, it's like, which way am I going? And perhaps there's perhaps a bit of contemplation on bisexuality. Which sex am I attracted to? Am I attracted to both? Am I just attracted to one? Do I want to choose to be attracted to one? In which direction am I going to go in relation to the chaos that's happening in the world around us? For that aspect of the reading, I feel as though we're feeling really uncertain about how this energy is going to move forward, and how you're going to move forward with this energy also. It's like, if you had plans, it's like, how is this energy affecting the choices I was going to make? Perhaps you had plans at the start of the year, and now those plans are like you're completely uncertain about them. And it's like, whilst you can see that there are some plans, like they could still have potential to move forward, it's still really unclear on perhaps how those energies and those ideas could be moving forward. And I'm feeling this in the contemplation. There's still this contemplation of your ideas. Even I feel drawn to say your financial ideas, like what's happening with my money or my investments. It's like contemplating. Even if you've been saving, it's like, am I saving enough? What's happening with the money? Will I be able to utilize the plan that I had in place with the money that I've been saving? I really feel with these two cards that the the Death card is showing an ending. It's showing an ending to this, the energy of the devil. And if we're talking about the sexual aspect of this, the reading, the sensual expression, this is really talking about being trapped in the mind. It's being trapped with the partner. We're really starting to shine a light. You're really starting to shine a light on these issues and these elements of sexuality where you felt trapped in relationships. Okay, so even, the devil himself is like, oh, the light is being shone very brightly on these aspects, and it can be also, I feel, a little bit confronting and intimidating. Like, the devil, the picture I feel is bringing through the information that we're not, the devil isn't, we're not averse to experiencing and exploring this information. It's just that it's very bright, and this has perhaps been in shadow for quite a long time. And when you just wake up in the morning and it's very bright, and you're just like, oh, that's pretty bright, and got to adjust your eyes. It's like there's an adjustment happening. You've got to adjust to your feelings about it. But I feel like there's an ending coming, and there's going to be a celebration of this ending to this. It's been a long time coming. Okay, there's been starvation, almost like sexual starvation happening, and this has been a long time coming, this healing and this ending. Okay, all right, so let's pull a healing angel card to assist us with the healing that we're about to go in. Gosh, the cards are flying out quickly. Okay, 2 cards want to come in. No, 3 cards want to come out. Okay, we have life review, Archangel Jeremiah. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Career transition, Archangel Samuel. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. And relationship harmony, Archangel Raguel. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. I feel like they're really addressing both of the energies that have come up in this reading about the world and how the energies are changing and how we're relating to all these changing energies. And I also feel that this is also in relation to our sexual expression, the sensual expression, especially with relationship harmony. It's like the angels, they're coming in to assist us now to shift this imbalance that's been happening for so long within us. Life review, the message that's coming through is, this is related to the 2 of Pentacles. This, reviewing, I feel like there's new information that wants to come through, new ways, new processes, new pathways, I want to say, coming in with our plans. And they're saying that the plans that we had are not necessarily completely wasted. Let's bring new energy in around that. So they're bringing that now as we're going to do that healing. So they're going to bring in this new energy for us, for you, around your plans, okay? And that could mean that there's a transition, a career transition that happens. And this is a blessing. So often when change happens, it's uncomfortable and confusing, and it can feel a bit like, it can be like a tower moment for those of you who know the tarot well. It's this lightning bolt, this thing that happens, and it just comes out of nowhere, and you're just kind of left picking up the pieces, and you're feeling scattered, and you're just like, I don't know. But it's just spirit coming in and saying, and destroying what's no longer needed. And it's our ability to respond to this that will help us to, not feel so chaotic. And it's really important to do lots of self-loving and self-care activities to support ourselves. Like this, like coming in onto YouTube and watching videos that are assisting you with your journey and your healing. The angels also want to say with relationship harmony, they're also bringing harmony to the planet, okay? They're bringing harmony to all the corrupt systems and all the out of balance energy that society has been living with. This is bringing up huge upheavals. This is kind of like we're digging in the bucket and just chugging out all the stuff. There's this huge deep gut clearing happening on a societal level for all of humanity. And as I say that, I want to burp. Excuse me. It's just, bringing up all this energy. Just, clearing that out right on a gut level, like going deep right down into the crux of all the shadow energy that's just, it's ready to be mucked out. All right, so let's go in. Let's close our eyes now to drop into our healing space. I just want to get you to take a couple of deep breaths and center yourself. So I'm going to be sending Reiki to this healing space in front of me. Taking a few deep breaths, and I just want you to bring your consciousness into your heart space. So find where your mind is lurking, is sitting, is preoccupied by, and just really bring your focus into your heart center. Just bring your mind to that space in the center of your chest where the heart chakra is. And you might even like to put your hand over your heart just to sort of help you bring your focus and attention there. We're just going to take some deep breaths into that space. Really filling that space with the breath. As we drop into the body. And now I want you to bring your awareness to the sacral chakra area, which is just the lower stomach, just below the navel, where where the large intestines are, just on the belly there, where the reproductive organs are for us ladies. And just putting your other hand there and just bringing your focus, attention to these two places and just breathing into them simultaneously. And I just want you to become aware of any frequencies or lower energies, fears, worries, concerns, panic that you might be holding in these areas. And just notice how it feels or how it shows up. What does it look like? How is it showing up in your body? And just observe it. Don't judge it or feel like you have to change it in this moment. Just really observing these energies and how they're showing up. So now we're going to consciously sort of define it a little bit more. So does it have a shape, a colour? Does it have a feeling attached to it? A story? Sadness? Is there sadness there? Are you feeling short of breath? Like there's a panic, a fear? Does the mind start being chaotic? Just breathing really deeply as you observe how this energy is showing up in your body. And now I want you to become aware of the inner divine spark within you. I want you to imagine it as a pilot light, which is sort of in the same area, in the sacral area, which is just below the belly button. Your inner divine spark. Just become aware of it there. And now I want you to expand it out into your aura, to fill your aura, fill your whole physical body, every cell in your body, expand it right out so that you're feeling the energy. Just take a couple of breaths in here to adjust to this new energy. We're gonna ask this divine energy to come in and around the energy we've just been observing, and almost like surround it in a nurturing hug. Just envelope it and nurture it and send love to it, and saying, I love you, bringing peace to you, I'm here for you. And just allowing this loving kindness to permeate the areas of you that feel panicked and scared or distrusting. And I want you to be willing to offer this energy up to the divine spark and allow it to take it to transmute it. Imagine that the divine energy is beginning to dissolve this energy. And if it's not, that's okay too. Just observe and keep sending it love, saying, I'm here for you. I'm going to love you no matter what. There's no right or wrong here in this experience. It is perfect as it is right now. And just notice that as it's starting to shift, as the energy is starting to shift, just notice how that makes you feel lighter and safer. And notice how your divine energy is starting to fill the spaces as it begins to crumble the old pain and fear, and how it's transmuting that into its divine light and love counterpoint. Just feeling how that exchange is filling you up with that support and that love that you've actually been craving this whole time through those fears and that inability to take action on what you desire. And allowing the divine light to show up in the healing of all the lower energies and the shadows that are coming through to be healed right now. As a collective, as you are relating to this healing as someone connected to the collective, and how it's also reflecting within yourself, how it's mirroring within yourself, allowing that to shift and crumble and be replaced with this uplifting, divine, nurturing energy. We're just going to call in the archangels now, Archangel Jeremiah, Archangel Shamuel, Archangel Raguel, to assist us in this process. So they're now sending their healing love towards you and the energies as well, uplifting. And notice this new stirring of energy and how it's just like this oomph, this shift of energy that's starting to whirl around, and all the light, the higher vibrations that they're bringing into this. As we're offering up this energy to the divine. And now the energy has shifted, and you're feeling more at ease and peaceful, and there's a new energy about you. And for those of you who are still shifting the energy out, you might like to come back and do this healing again. Just keep breathing into those spaces and allowing this energy to shift out. For those of you who it's shifted, that's great. Just keeping on bringing that energy into the new divine energy from the angels, from your divine spark into those places. Okay. We're just going to seal this healing. Thank you, Archangel Jeremiah, Shamuel, Raguel. Thank you to the Reiki energy and guides. Thank you to our inner divine spark for this healing. May this healing continue as long as needed. May it be easeful and graceful. May it show up in ways that are miraculous. May things fall away with ease. May we allow ourselves to step into our new selves with ease and without fear, and with full trust and knowing that we are supported as we do so. In both our sexual, sensual expression and any other shadow that's happening, the chaotic energy that we're feeling as we're showing up in the world, in any way that we're expressing ourselves, in our communication, in our ability to relate to other people. Our relationships are balanced now, and we bring harmony. Harmony is being restored to these relationships. Just bring your hands to your heart in prayer. Just bow your head to your hands. Thank you, inner divine light. Thank you, archangels. Thank you. And thank you to yourself for showing up today, to doing this healing. Namaste. Okay. So make sure you drink lots of water. Be gentle on yourself. Don't rush into anything crazy. All right. Hello, number 3 card pickers. How are you doing? All right, so let's get a card for what are we healing today? Gosh, the cards are quick today. Oh, new love wants to come out. Okay. So we are healing anything around new love, new energy, energy around children. The angels are coming in, the love, romance angels and the angels of children are coming in. And with them, they're bringing action. Things that looks as though things are about to shift. Okay, let's pull some tarot to clarify this energy. Whoop. Okay, I'll put that as an extra card. The cards are hot today. Okay. All right, we have the 8 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. And our extra bonus card is the King of Swords. I'm going to talk about this first, actually. So I feel as though those of you who are drawn to this card, there's some new clarity coming in for you around new love. I feel as though you've been doing a lot of heart work, freeing yourself, and you're feeling really clear. Your mind is feeling clear. You're feeling peaceful, elevated. There's lots of clarity coming in, lots of peace around this new love energy that's coming in for you. That's so wonderful. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at where do we need some healing energy happening. You guys have been working hard. Okay, you've been working hard. Some of you have been focusing on money, and perhaps that's not been letting love in. Perhaps you've experienced some heartache, okay, and you've put love aside, and you've just been focusing on working, and working on yourself, and focusing on your job, and growing that area. And I also feel like there's been a bit of complete shedding, like you haven't been thinking about love at all almost. There's this, just completely letting it go, and you've really been resting the mind, but there has been heartache. I feel though that is changing, okay? You're ready. New love is coming in, okay? You're ready to receive and to move forward, even within yourself. It's almost like there's been this new alignment happening for you around new love, as is, been shown in the King of Swords. This mental clarity, which is allowing this new physical energy, this physical fire and excitement. It's this, it's not quite a young energy. It's more of like a, kind of intermediate level that you're at in this journey of this new love. Okay. Let's get some more clarification on healing, how we can assist you today in healing this energy. Okay. Not knowing how to call in your queen or your king, not knowing how to call them in. It feels a bit like you're a bit unsure. There's still a little there are still a couple of niggling feelings in the heart of, am I going to be received? I feel like the mind is clear, but the heart is not as clear. Yeah, we're wondering, we're still kind of in single vibe land. This is the single lady card. Our 9 of Pentacles. Just move them up for you. Or single man. Sorry, fellas. Not meaning to leave you out. Okay, but this is, calling in our queen, calling in the Empress, and also, feeling for those, I feel like this is more of the females who are watching, feeling single, being familiar with this energy, this single energy, and being really quite content with this, and kind of almost not being sure how to move forward, with a relationship, how to let this love in a little bit. We're a little bit blinded. We want to send the energy out there, but we've got, we're a little unsure on how that's going to come into us, and we're quite comfortable. And for the men, it's about, how do I draw in my Empress? Where is she? How do I draw her in? Okay, so we're going to be doing some healing around that. Let's pull an Archangel card to bring in some healing energy assistance from the Archangels. Oh, the cards are on fire today. It's popping right out. Okay, Counselor. Archangel Azrael, sorry. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. I'm just going to hold that card there so you can draw in the energy of this beautiful artwork, the healing energy that is within this. So I really feel that this is you receiving healing, also receiving counselling. Some of you might have been reaching out to a counsellor to help you get clear on past things. You've been working with other people to help you, bring in this clarification, this mental clarification, and, this heart healing that you've been doing. You've been working hard on that, The other part about this is, are you working too hard? Are you working so hard that you can't see the love that is in front of you? There's also, I feel guides are showing me that there's almost too much focus on the spiritual and not enough focus on the physical as well. That we're kind of in our heads a little bit too much almost. Spiritually, and I feel like there's fear around that. There's fear around coming into the body and allowing ourselves to see and to search in the physical for that love connection. Yeah, okay. Beautiful. All right. So now I invite you to close your eyes down. Close your eyes down, coming into center. I'm going to be sending you Reiki, and we're going to be doing like a co-healing thing here. So I'm going to instruct you to do some become aware and some observing. Just closing your eyes down. I can already, the energy is already releasing. I'm having some burping coming up, which to me is a signal of energy being released. This is great. You guys are ready, and I'm feeling it in the sacral as well. Like there's this shift happening. Like you're ready for this. It's almost like it feels like the last pieces of this story is like coming to a head, and it's ready to be healed. You guys are ready. It's so great. I feel energized, excited for you. All right. So we're going to be working with the throat chakra. I can feeling the blocks coming in the throat chakra. What's happening in the throat chakra there? Just, whatever messages are coming through for you about throat chakra blocks, like communicating. I feel like some of you are, there's this fragility about communicating who you are. This fragility about being seen, communicating, and that's why you've been getting kind of lost in working, because you feel in that area that you can communicate yourself, but in this area of love you're not really sure how to communicate. So let's bring some healing in around that. Thanks, please, angels. Bringing in communication, the ability to communicate, and let's we're clearing any old patterns or energy around being able to communicate who we are, being able to communicate our truth, being able to communicate even to ourselves what we want, and not being afraid to admit to ourselves what we want. Let's do some healing affirmations. So I am able to communicate my love. I am able to communicate my love. I am able to, what's the next one? Let's just sit with that one for a sec. I am able to communicate my love. I'm able to communicate my feelings. It's the next one that wants to come through. I'm able to communicate my feelings to someone. I'm able to get in touch with my heart. I am able to get in touch with my heart and communicate these feelings, these passionate feelings that I have, in whatever way that they need to be spoken, and they can be spoken with love and compassion, and they're received. My communication, the way I communicate with people, is received, and I am open. I'm willing to be received and loved through my ability to communicate with people. Now I'm just going to do a bit of clearing of the old energy there, releasing. Just be open, willing to receive this healing, clearing of the throat chakra. Anything that wants to come up, you might be getting insights coming up for you. Just take a note of them, be aware. Okay, dissolving and disintegrating any old fears about communicating your truth, communicating your love, communicating your love to yourself, for yourself, taking that next step. Okay, I'm noticing the energy is going up into the head, into the third eye, so let's send some healing energy, clearing energy there. And just continuing to breathe deeply and allowing anything that wants to come up and out. Just observe it and then let it go. Just letting it come up and out. When you might like to, as you're breathing in and it's coming up, breathing out, sending it out on the breath. Breathing in and sending it out on the breath. That's it. Really clearing the last bits of debris in the mind as well. Dissolving, disintegrating all low energies, thoughts, feelings, fears in the mind that are contributing to our inability to communicate and have vision, See the vision, see the physical vision. Bring balance to the psychic vision that we're having into the physical. Let's bring in the vision, the person that that we would love to bring in, our Empress, our inability to feel like we can't see what our life would be like with someone else in it, even though that's what we desire. Bringing in the balance and the vision into the physical, and not having to know what it is right now, but we're just bringing that in and allowing that information to just sort of spread throughout our cellular memory. Spreading that information, that new blueprint into our cellular memory, down into our bodies, into every cell, down through the arms, stretching it out. Feels good. Stretching that energy through the fingertips, sending it down through the torso, down through the legs, through the feet. This new blueprint of receiving love and still being empowered and being in our power, and not feeling like we're bound by someone else financially. Like we're empowered, and you're empowered in your financial situation, and this person brings balance. This person doesn't bring, they're bringing their own sense of self, and there's a balance. It doesn't, the relationship doesn't require you to be, how do I say this? It's just balance. It's just this peace and this balance, and everything's in balance. You feel in balance within yourself. There's balance in the inner and the outer worlds. In the inner with yourself, and the outer is a reflection with your partner. Just allowing this beautiful blueprint to come in over you and settle in your aura. How gorgeous. So beautiful. There's an excited energy. I'm feeling excited. I'm smiling. It's wonderful. There's this excitement. Go you guys. All right, let's just take a few deep breaths to seal and consolidate this energy that has come in for you guys. I'm just going to anchor the energy for you. Really grounding this energy. Beautiful. All right, let's closing, bringing our hands to our heart chakra. Just bowing your head in gratitude, and thank you to Archangel Azrael for bringing through your beautiful healing energy and light. Thank you to the divine assistance that we received during this healing. And thank you to yourself. Say thank you to yourself for showing up and allowing yourself to receive this healing. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you so much. Lots of love to you on your journey.